So this video is all about how we can deal with multiple configuration classes. In our previous video, we have seen how to create key value pairs and display it in our browser using uh, key or request mapping annotation. But the problem with that is it's very uh, large process. If we have multiple keys and multiple values, the program has to write all of this code and this code also for each key and value. To prevent that, we have another annotation which we'll use in this video. So for that, I'll create another package under our main root package. Let's name it as config. And under this package, we'll create a Java class. Let's name it as lcwd config. Okay, so here let's declare some variables. String name. Let's leave it password and make it as an integer roll number. Okay, so we'll add some getter and footer, getter and setter, and we'll add we'll add some toString. Okay, and we'll make this class a bean. For that we use component add annotation. Now we'll go to our configuration files and we'll have to make multiple keys with same prefix. So we'll say lcwd dot uh, we can lcw dot, let's say, info. Okay, dot name equals to, we can info, in place of info we use config. Okay, you can use info and any string. Let's this is a dev, right? This is a dev configuration file. Let's name it as Adi. Okay, so this is a bug, I think. Config dot password equals to root, uh, roll number equals to 12. Okay, so now copy this and paste this in other config files like prod or production config file. Change the values. Let's make it due and xyz will be password. Okay, so we have created multiple keys and values for uh, different profiles. Let's go to our controller class, and for LCWD config class, we need to create object here. So we'll create object just under our class. Let's create private private object. So LCWD config. We need to import the class, and let's say config. Okay, so this is the object. Also, we auto wire this. Okay, so we have auto wired this. Copy this, and we'll create a method which will display it in our browser. Or let's create a public method with the type of t config class as a config class. Get lcwd. Okay, config. Let's return our config. Okay, or this dot config. Also, we can shout in our terminal. Let's say this dot config. Okay, I think if everything is good, we need to send the data to browsers. For that, we use mm, mapping, right? Uh, component mapping. We use, I think it's request mapping, right? Hmm. So we need to give a trigger URL. So we'll give the URL as mm, so any name. Let's say info. Okay, info is our triggering. So let's go to our main config file. The prod is running. Let's make it dev first. Now let's go to main and run our application. Let's see if there is an error or not. Okay, so there could be an error. Let's uh, let's go to Google first and type localhost uh, info. Our port is 8080 for dev. Okay, we are not getting any value. It says saying null. Okay, so let's go to our project and check where is the problem. I don't think there is a problem in here. I think the problem is in config files. Dev.config. Okay, lcwd.config. Have we made? Okay, so problem could be here. Okay, here. So we haven't used that annotation. So the annotation is config properties. Uh, Here we use prefix, and here we use the prefix lcwd dot uh, config, right? I think everything is fine now. We will go to the browser and rerun it multiple times. Okay, now it's showing the error. Let's check our config. Port is 8080. Okay, so this is we have got our data, and if we change our in our default config file, we change it to prod, it will show us the prod data. So it will show this data, due xyz and 13 roll number. Let's reload it. Okay, okay, we need to change the port also according to the prod. So prod port is 9090. Okay, so here we are getting that prod data. Thanks for watching. Bye.